What is up, guys? Cedar B here, coming at you with another video. This is going to be probably actually the first type of this video. I have Fado on the line. What's up, Fado?
Good evening.
How's it going, man?
Okay, okay.
All right. So as you saw from the title, we're going to be doing a live attack coverage, and we're up against Killzone right now. This is just a random spin. And Fado, what type of an attack were you looking at coming in with?
I I'm in the air between a Suilalo, a 3-hound Suilalo, and a cold-blooded with some Valks back end Lalo on this base. And they're completely different approaches. So the Suilalo I was thinking would be to drop some sort of air troop out at like 130, lure the CC, and just sui the heroes up around like 10 to 11 area, so you get a whiz tower and an air defense. The issue I'm running into on that is that kind of leaves an air defense.
What? Oh, you there?
Yeah, so the issue I run into there is that leaves an airdie on an island with a sweeper protecting it, so that can kind of screw up the hound pathing. Because where I'd want my house to start at like 7:37, there's a chance they could fly up there instead of towards like 3, and that'd be real bad.
Yeah, because what you'd want to... So, yeah, you said like 6:30, 7 or 7:30, have those hounds go across the queen and everything like that.
Exactly. But if that inner airdie up at like 11 doesn't go down, then I risk hounds floating up there. If I drop the hounds too low at like 6:30, then I'm not really getting enough tanking over the whiz and air defense or arch towers. So that had me thinking of switching up and maybe doing like a CB with like 4 Valks jumped in over the cannon at like 2:30.
So yeah, Golem would go down on the mortar and then jump in type of thing.
I'd probably do it a little further down just to make sure, like, I don't want to pull the CC too early. I just jump on the lower cannon there next to the air defense.
Yeah.
So, because it's kind of an easy funnel over there. You can just drop a baby or a minion. Get a funnel up there. You can get a real cheap whiz funnel at like 4.
Yeah.
And so if you just drop your jump on that, it's not like a bowler funnel where you got to like funnel a second layer.
Right.
With Valks,
yeah.
You know, they're just aggroing everything. You know, the between the king and the queen, I ought to be able to get, you know, Expo 2 air defenses and a sweeper, and probably even the queen and the CC. I mean, I'm much more sure of the CC, a little less sure of the queen. I can always bring an extra skelly if I don't get her, because if I were to get that area roped off, then it's a real easy pathing for 2 hounds over that from like 5:30.
Yeah.
Up towards the Expo air defenses at 10.
Yeah.
So I would, you know, there's a lot of value for Rage down by the queen, but she's not going to be there. She'll follow the hound up if she's alive. So there's not a lot of value for a Rage there. So that's, I think I might like the CB better than I like the Sui, just because, man, that air defense at 10, protected by a sweeper, screws up your pathing real bad if hounds wander up there. And there's no cheap way to do that.
Right. You're going to be...
cheap way to get that. Like, even if you did, like, wall break in your heroes, you could get that, I guess, if willing to make that investment, which isn't, you know, that steep. It's what, 8 troop space.
Right. And
I don't know.
I definitely like the cold-blooded approach. Just sketching it out here on the iPad, just the amount of value you could possibly get. So you're doing cold-blooded golem. You said how many Valks? Like 4 or 5?
Yeah, I'm thinking 4. Because the golem's only there to really, you know, at some point you will wonder, do you even need a golem? Because if you just bring like 2 extra Valks, there's so much tanking in there. You've got your funnel made real cheap.
What and
so I could.
And so you were gonna bring a jump and a heal or a jump and a rage for him?
That's an interesting question because I hadn't gone over like a golem would at least trigger a bomb in there. Like you can't have 6 valves hitting a bomb. That's real bad. You have to invest an extra spell on them.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to need the spells on the back end with 2 whiz towers back there. So, I mean, if I knew, like, if I was an artist, if there was a way to get the jump to where it somehow opened up the expo and 2 air defense compartments without getting the BK Archer Tower cannon open, then that would be perfect. But I don't think that. I think the Valks are going to get aggroed by the king and go over there.
Yeah, so. And that town hall area does look a little bit sketchy.
Yeah,
for Teslas and stuff. I mean.
Yeah, so I just want everything flying over that at the start to just take that out, and then I can heal, do all the usual Lalo stuff on the back end. If I could somehow just get away with 1 jump, I'd still have, a heal, a rage, 2 hastes, and a poison. So.
Well, you'd be sending king and queen in there also, right?
Yeah, so I'd have a lot of. I mean, I could use the king as a tank, but.
Well, I mean, they're probably not going to... Well, I mean, with those Valks, I don't know. I mean, having some additional tank probably wouldn't be a bad thing. And it would definitely keep that queen tied up. I don't know. I think
with a golem, you get the queen. I really do.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
You're tanking 1, 2, 3, 4 point defenses. You got an expo, 2 cannons and an archer tower at the start, maybe even a second archer tower. So, there's heads are, there's pros and cons to that. So it'll die a little quicker. But man, he's taking a lot of heat off of 5 valves and a king and a queen.
Yeah,
and I don't know with. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, good. And you said you were going to send the golem in at 3.
Yeah, 2:45ish, in between the lab and the elixir collector. Gotcha. I think I'm going to use a baby at 2 to get that mortar.
Yeah.
That way, that way the golem doesn't wander up there. Or I could just have an early jump down and it'll go in anyway. It won't even path up there. Because I can get the funnel built without a golem.
Yeah.
One sec, I'm getting hollered at.
Okay.
I'm back. Yeah, so you don't want the golem wandering up there. That'd be real bad. Because then he just gets beaten on by the king, and you're not getting any value out of him charging in to get 2 air defenses and expo.
You could just come in with an early wall break.
You still would. Do you even want to jump at that point? You could save a whole spell if you wall break there. Then you could. You don't even need a jump because all you're really looking to get is 2 air defenses and sweeper.
Yeah.
Plus, if you do the baby right, you're only luring the air troops out of the CC.
Yeah.
And that's kind of all you want to fight at first. Just get them out, get them killed, and whatever else comes out is fine because it's not going to affect your Lalo.
Well, and honestly, if that funnel is good enough, you cut it well enough, the Valks will go pretty much straight ahead to the compartment. If you dropped them in where you wanted to drop your golem on that air defense, pretty much, they should lock on right there to that wall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it'd be, I want wall breakers or not. Because instead of a jump, you just bring a rage. Let them chew through.
Right? Yeah, they would get through there very quickly. Get it opened up. hopefully get in deep enough to have your heroes get in there, have the Valks, get into that expo, take out the queen. Hopefully she jumps.
Yeah, if they're rage, you're just gonna wreck everything in there. I wonder what that would leave me with though, in terms of spells.
Well, because I definitely think you're right on this choice, because the Lalo portion is pretty much set up perfectly. Like you said, have them path over. I'd probably say bring a heal spell for them, because you got at least probably 3 wizard towers that are going to be standing for your Lalo.
Mm-hmm. Man, I think I just found a way to do this. We do this with 4 Val. I'm doing some troop retraining right now. So that would give me 19 loons and 1 hound plus a CC hound. I have a golem and 4 Valks, a rage, king, queen. I don't have a baby though. It's 16 too light. I have a heal, 2 hastes, and a rage.
16 what?
16 loons. Is that too light?
Well, how many? 16. What, you'll probably drop, 9 or so?
I'd be 7. I'm sorry, is it 17 now? Is it 17? I saw I had another one in my queue. So yeah, it'd be 1 baby and 3 whiz to funnel. I could probably see if I can save a whiz, but I'm just going to try and get away with a baby at the start. Hopefully there's not an air bomb. And that'll build a funnel like a 2. Then you could just use a whiz, because all that's over there's a mortar, unless the troll pops up, and then things get a little interesting. But once that mortar goes down, I can drop the golem, drop the king queen, drop some Valks, and rage them. I'm not even going to wall break them,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because if you can get, that stuff.
As long as they go in there, the queen is going to get what I need her to get.
Yeah.
Like, even if they somehow break in higher up, the queen still enters there. I get 2 air defenses and the sweeper. I'm good.
Yeah, but the main goal is to get into that air defense cannon compartment, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the main goal. I don't want the king hauling the Valks up there, so I got to drop them. Like, I need that elixir collector at 245 to be up, so they can go in there and then, then have nowhere to go but in. The Valk, or the golem being on the wall, soften it up a little bit too, just enough so the Valks are like, oh, a soft wall.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. It better work like that.
It should. And we'll put a little bit of faith into the programming, and we'll see if it comes through.
Yeah, because ideally.
So you decided on no jump then, right?
Yeah, no jump. I just brought an extra rage, thinking they can use that when they're killing shit inside, as well as use it to get through walls.
Yeah, you can get some pretty good coverage out of that and get pretty much everything you want to. So what do you have for your spells right now?
I have a heal, 2 rages, 2 hastes, and a poison, and then a CC Skelly. So I only have 2 hastes. That's a little, but I do have a rage also. But there's not a lot of rage value on the back end when I'm killing the queen. So that kind of sucks, but such is life.
You don't have a poison for the CC?
I have I have my own poison for the CC.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that. Yeah, man. I mean, I think as long as you can get that kill squad portion into the base, get the value that you're looking for, and you can get through that section at 6 o'clock pretty much, you should be pretty much golden, Yeah,
because I'm not fighting any sweepers anywhere. Right. So it's just a matter of it's going to be kind of spammy at the start, because you really need to wipe out that 7 o'clock quadrant.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yep, just be ready to drop that heal spell if those hounds don't path good.
Yeah, they're probably gonna get out in front quite a bit. The hounds, they have to. Like, I could probably stagger them a little bit, like drop one hound right over that area, do my loon drops, and then drop the second hound over the area. So it's kind of
right
in case anything hasn't locked on. But I do kind of see some, hounds just getting completely slaughtered up there alone at 11. But I think with enough haste and stuff, as long as there's enough up with two haste enough, I could always. I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah. I mean, I think your spell comp sounds good, and just get your funnel good. Those Valks will go right into that compartment. So.
Yeah, and it's a cheap funnel. Like I could easily just I'm just gonna do the wizard to 4 first.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want the CC coming down. Like, I don't want to lure the CC, then have them coming down there, and then having the queen do something weird. We'll get that funnel built, let the wizard die, and then work on the funnel up at like 2, and then drop the heroes in between 2:30 and 3, and the Valks with a rage. And if that the golem and the Valks. So if that mortar's down, everything will just go up to that wall.
Yeah, definitely.
As long as the CC isn't pulling them in some weird direction, which it may, but, fresh hit, who knows? Yeah. Be nice if it's a hound, though. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, that would be great, right?
Yeah, that doesn't...
As long as the queen doesn't lock on, or at least for as long as possible.
Yeah, I'll just pop her immediately.
Yeah. Well, all right, man.
In theory, so one last thought, just for shits. You could theoretically use your 2 hounds and 2 haste to fly right into the top 2 air defenses and sweeper. If you did that, you've got at least 1 hound surviving, and then that hound is just tanking for the rest of the raid. You've got to heal too.
So you're saying,
you could reverse the Lalo theoretically.
Yeah, going into that sweeper.
Yeah, you go into the sweeper, but if you do that, you get, you use your haste there, and that's fine because you still have a heal and a rage left for your loons, and you have a hound up tanking most likely because your loons are going to rip into that pretty quickly under haste.
Yeah, and then
the only question is then do they pass well through the rest of the base? It's another question, but I don't know. We'll see. I'd be more comfortable if I have a 3rd hound, but I don't. This is the indecisiveness that goes through my head, like on every single raid. It's really rare I get on at the beginning of war. Like, I had a base called in like 2 minutes. It was perfect. So I found a good base, a base I liked, and I wrecked it with Sui Lalo. So it's not every war I get, I'm usually on much later. So
yeah. No, so which way are you liking coming in better then?
What do you think? It'd be easy to trigger that sweeper. Drop 1 hound at like 11:30, and he dropped everything else at like 10 under haste, and so the hound just fights the sweeper, whereas everything else is ignored by the sweeper. The only issue you have with that then is that your pathing into that 6 o'clock area is blown. Everything will kind of path to the Wiz Tower cannon at 1, and then back through the base, which not ideal, but it just depends on whether we think enough loons will get through under heal and a rage at the end to take out 2 Wiz Towers, 2 air defenses, because I really don't think there's going to be any hound left once everything gets there.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing, too, is, counting on whether or not that AQ will be down. Because if you bring the hound in from 6 and she's not down for whatever reason, maybe they don't get as far, that'll at least draw her up, and you can get that that skeleton spell drop, because you're bringing one of those, right?
Yeah. So I think I am going to reverse this.
Yeah.
I am going to come in the other side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the first hound at 10.
Mm-hmm.
so it floats in over there and distracts the sweeper. And I'm going to drop a load of the second hound and a bunch of loons under haste in at like 11:30. That way it'll cut off the pathing towards the CC. It'll get the 2 air defenses, then it'll path to the expo and then path toward the king, or the queen, where I'll have a heal and a rage, and likely a hound. Some sort of hound left.
So you'll be sending loons over that camp at like 1 o'clock into the Wizard Tower cannon. Third or second hound would be coming in from 11:30, like you said. First at 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it'll be like the 10 o'clock one, and no loons basically, and then just for the sweeper.
Yep.
That one's going to die pretty quickly, and then the second one will come in. Second one will come in like 11:30 with some loons behind it to cut off the funnel. There will be some loons probably at 1 and 11:30 just to cut everything off, get it flowing counterclockwise. So it may be the case that neither hound survives, but at least you get like all the air defenses down, and you have a heal against 2 much closer Wiz towers and archer towers, and a rage against the queen with the skelly. So
yeah, and
skelly would be interesting because there's a mortar and Wiz towers and stuff there, but you just you get the rage down, it'll move through there pretty quickly.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good call on the flip. I think counterclockwise rotation looks pretty good as well, and
might be the longest video you ever bargained for, because you go through like how my brain goes through attacking, which is like jumbled and
yeah. Well, hey man, it's fun. I think it's cool seeing how people work, seeing how they see the base, and it gives me ideas down the road. So I enjoy listening to you and how you decipher this, because I see it one way and you see it another, and I definitely think you made a good call. Cold-blooded, go Val Lalo, I guess is what this would be. So
you want to see it?
Yeah, I want to see it. If you're ready to do it, I'll get the clash pulled up.
Yeah, I'm ready to do it.
All right, let's get this going.
Is Tony hitting now? Yeah, Tony's in. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll get in.
I'm pulled up right now, so go ahead.
You're in. All right. So let me check my comp one last time. I got 2 Wiz, 4 Valks. Got a golem, 1 hound, a baby, 18 loons. I managed to find an extra one. I could dump a couple for extra minions too, almost like a TDH style, but I think I'm just gonna stick with the 9. And I also got a couple of handy archers. So
okay, yeah.
So I'm gonna drop my golem almost at 3, just in case there's a Tesla out there. It'll still path to the air defense.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's see how this goes.
All right, man. Good luck. I think you got a solid plan. Let's see it.
All right, thank you. All right, I hit attack. And you're going to hear me cuss and swear probably too, so I don't know if you're going to need some editing.
It's all good, man. Do what you need to do.
Oh, that's nice. That's good. There's no troll over there, so get this baby going. Go get that mortar, baby.
Yeah.
There you go.
No seeking air mine. Baby dragon comes out. There we go. Beautiful. Well done. This is going very well.
No, don't wander too far.
Stay.
Don't wander too far.
Go in. Get in there. Yep.
Still got that golem tanking, so that's good.
King goes
something
down.
beat through a wall. That's really good. Yeah, everything after this is a bonus. It's just solving some pathing problems.
Well done.
All right, what do I got? Come on, come around, Queenie. I'm just going to hold her ability just a bit longer. No, I'm getting Archer Tower, getting the Whiz Tower. Nice. All right, starting Lalo. So let's start this one here. I'm going to drop a couple loons here. Second one up there. So get these hasted in. These hasted in.
Beautiful. Yep.
Yeah, let's get some cleanup down because this is taking a while.
You got 1:15 left. You're doing well.
Oh, come on. Where's the hound? Oh, the queen locked onto some. I had to use every last.
Ooh.
Oh, this is not going to plan.
Those Teslas kind of... Well, get that queen down. Drop your Scully.
Stay put, Queenie. I may still get this. Do I have enough minions and shit to get this done? I may.
Come on, baby. It's
no,
the
you know
pathing.
what? So other loons got too far out in front of the
Of the lava
The
hound?
loons got too, the hound. So cutting off that funnel was good and bad at the same time. So don't do what I did. But I do think that's a cleanable plan.
Yeah. No, it was just right there. A couple of things that could be cleaned up. But good try, man.
Oh, man.
Good try. It was a good attack. Just didn't quite get it. But, yeah, man. Let's take another quick look at this.
Yeah, I needed the loons got in front of the hound, so I think like the Lalo was pretty bad.
I mean, the start was, pretty much just what you wanted. The Valks went a little bit to the right there, but...
Yeah, I figured the king could pull him.
Here comes the Lalo. I think dropping a hound kind of over by where you dropped the baby dragon, having it path over and then having some loons start from there, get that air sweeper down, and then that second hound can come in, and then you can work back that other way.
Yeah, I didn't adjust when that Archer Tower was down at 130. So I wasn't planning on that being down at the start.
Yeah.
So that kind of sucks.
But yeah, I mean, if somebody drops something at 1:30, 2 o'clock, where you over that builder hut, and a couple of loons, have them come down, and then you can send the second hound from like 8:30, get those Teslas popped, and then come in strong. But hey, man, good try. Good attack. This was
at clan chat.
No, I'm not actually.
Thanks, by the way. Sorry, I didn't mean to blow that up.
No, it's all good.
Me and Al are talking about it right now, and it's like, and he's like, "Yeah, you should have come from like 6-7." I'm like, like I originally planned.
That's funny.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for sticking around. If you did, this was a lot of fun for me. Hopefully, you had fun, Fado. Sorry you weren't able to get the 3, but not the last time we'll be doing this video. So this type of video. So
probably the last time I get that close. If I ever do this video again, next time will be like a 64.
Hopefully not. No, this is a good omen. So somebody's actually going in on this right now. So.
Oh, is it Tony or who is it?
G-Funk. He's doing Go Boho. Let's go ahead. We'll keep recording. Noah's going to sign off. But
yeah.
Let's see if he pulls it off. He's perfect. So.
I spent like how long planning it, and he comes in with a Go Boho that quick. So.
Yeah. He's like, I was waiting to hit this. So let's see. Yeah, he comes in from that 3 to 6 o'clock side, shattered entry, 2 golems, sends his bowlers in. He wants to get that queen down. CC will come out here in just a second. 2 poison spells. Rage goes down. And he's probably going to save both those hills for his 24 hogs. And there comes that CC.
And he's got everything, like, look at this, like, path he's carved from the base.
Yeah.
He's got 2 heals for about 20-something hogs. He's going to be fine. He's still got everything up over there. The king will die.
3 hogs in this, 3 hogs in the bag still.
Yeah, he's already got cleanup down. Like, he is absolutely smashed this. Like, I spent how long looking at it?
Hey, man. Hey, man, it happens. You know, and that's the thing. Like, you know, people see it in different ways, and you know, it's cool just to see, you know, what makes sense. And you know, right here, he showed it. You know, I'm gonna keep it simple and just smash it with hogs. So, definitely a good attack. All right, guys. Well, thanks for sticking around. This was a fun video, and until next time, try new things, and Cedarby out.